Well, we're back. I'm officially once again visiting a filming location of one of my favorite media franchises. Today, it is One Tree Hill. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know this. I have loved One Tree Hill for about a decade now, and it just feels right to finally be here in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we have a lot of places to visit today. I'm so excited. I will show you the very first thing we did this morning right before this. We came to Goodwill for one reason and one reason only. And we found it. LeBron James. By the way, if you're new here, this is a series I like to do on my channel where I visit filming locations of movies, TV shows that made me happy, often from my childhood. Recent installments were staying at Lava Springs from High School Musical 2, or last year I went and visited all of the Twilight locations. So this summer we are in Tree Hill, and I think if we have time we might also visit the Summer I Turned Pretty locations because they're here too. First up, we need some coffee from Karen's Cafe. Because the actual location used for Karen's Cafe is now a clothing store, which we will get to next, we hit up the Maroon Monkey Co. This cafe is transformed for the conventions and events held in Wilmington. Because this wasn't during an event, they didn't have any Karen's Cafe takeaway cups like I've seen, but the girl gave me all these stickers, which was so incredibly nice. They also had all of these other pop culture and book themed drinks, which was just genius knowing the clientele that would come here. Oh, that's really good. Come to Maroon Monkey coffee shop and tip them well because they're very nice. We took our coffees right on over to Karen's Cafe / Clothes Over Bros. This has got to be one of the most iconic streets and corners from the entire show. It is of course that corner of Front and Grace Street.
We've got two businesses on the corner of Front and Grace. It'll be our corner.
Dancing out on 7th Street.
I'll leave the addresses for everything in this video description because it took me a good amount of research and will hopefully save you guys some time if you're planning a trip to Wilmington. The women who owned this store and worked here were so friendly. They answered any questions we had and were just so excited to talk about not only their store but Wilmington in general. As you guys probably know from my Lava Springs and Twilight vlogs, I always love when a location or town or business really embraces that pop culture thing that they are known for, because obviously it might be really frustrating having fans come and visit all the time. So I always just find it really refreshing and nice when they embrace that. Next we hit up the biggest merch and trinket store in town called Krazy Mikez. Notice this sign out front that says you only regret what you don't buy. That is what we in the biz call foreshadowing for later in this video.
Where do you go when you're lonely? I follow you.
Wait! That's really cool. And they got the Clothes of a Rose trick. You can get number 3 because number 23 is mine, obviously.
We need to find someone who's a Lucas girl.
Yeah. Comment below if you're a Lucas girl.
Oh look, cousins.
Yeah. I quite like this actually. It's like subtle. This in blue would be cute.
Like the one that you're getting.
Well, this one says Tree Hill Ravens. I just don't like this colour.
Yeah, the denim looks really nice with your shorts.
Yeah.
I like it.
Would I wear this colour hat?
It's like you have to wear with other dark colours.
Which we know I'm not going to do.
And if you're going to sandwich it, like this would work because it's, you know,
Agree.
blue.
Agree. I hope I don't watch this back and regret not getting this hat.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Then it was on to the next. So we passed the town hall that was used in the show quite a few times to be the Tree Hill University and also the location for the burning of the boat.
On the steps at Chapman Hall. She's been drinking.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Love letters. Well, that's one step up from tattoos.
The next place we're visiting was used as the record store in the show. We see Peyton in here a lot, but most of those scenes, if not with Chris Keller, do contain Mark Schwann, which gives me the ick. If you know, you know. So here we have Brooke and Haley selling some CDs instead. This now exists as a store that has merch from a bunch of things that were shot in Wilmington, which is nicknamed Wilmywood for how often it is used as a filming location. So here you can find things from One Tree Hill, The Summer I Turned Pretty, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Dawson's Creek, and more. There were a lot of people, and young kids in there, so I didn't really film much, but it's definitely worth a visit. If you're a Samurai Turned Pretty fan, we also get a small glimpse of this in the Bachelorette Party episode, which made me so excited to be able to like recognize a spot that I have been to. We just went into the Black Cat shop and they very kindly gave us this little like filming location guide. As you can see, there are a lot for One Tree Hill. So if you don't want to do the work yourself, just come and grab this. Now, I stopped to film right here just because I heard the song playing and remembered it being in an episode. But come to realize only later that this was in fact the location for Carl's Crab Shack.
Come get the crabs at Carl's Crab Shack.
As you guys know, normally when I do a little cosplay visit to a place, I try and dress like the characters, but since it is about 900 degrees today, it just wasn't going to happen. We couldn't wear our Tree Hill jeans and what were they called? We couldn't wear our clean teen long sleeves. We had to wear just some summery outfits. So just imagine.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'll wear clean teen tomorrow.
Then we took a stroll down the famous river walk, which has just obviously been seen numerous times throughout the 9 seasons of the show.
It's for you. Don't say I never gave you anything.
I think this was the location I was most excited to see. It is, of course, the Naley bench. We actually see Karen and Andy have some scenes here early on too, but obviously for me, it will always be Nathan and Haley's spot. If you come to Wilmington, you absolutely have to come and sit here.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Somebody told me this is the place where everything's better.
Another location pretty close by to here you can visit is Tree Hill High, where we witness the epic highs and lows of high school basketball. In real life, it's actually a university, but because we only had half a day in Wilmington, or so I thought, we decided to skip this in favor of other spots that were a higher priority. Turns out the river court is in a really random place, like on the side of a highway. We have arrived at the river court, sans river court, because it was taken away, but there is that famous view. So if you watch the river court scenes, over there you can see all of these downtown videos in the distance, especially nighttime shots. That looks really beautiful. And just over there is where we just were at the Naley bench. So everything here is really close. As you guys know, I have visited the 3 most iconic baseball fields in America. We had to visit the most iconic basketball court, even if it's not here anymore. We don't understand why they would get rid of the court here, because it's a great place for kids to play basketball or learn how to commentate. So yeah, Governor of Wilmington, if you're watching this, please put a basketball court back in.
Thought you might want to see this, Coach.
Besides maybe the school, I would argue that this is one of the most used One Tree Hill locations. So it was just phenomenal to see in real life.
He just became a raven.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another historic night.
Yeah, let's go!
This is for my mom.
Luke for the win!
Out of all the scenes shot at the river court, I somehow literally never noticed this like rotunda in the background. And so when we saw that in person, I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And now looking back at clips, it has literally always been there, but I just never took any notice of it. But it was actually really sweet to see, because fans from presumably all over the world have come and left their mark with their favorite quotes.
The all-time leading scorer in the history of Tree Hill. Put your hands together for Dan Scott.
Your art matters. It's what got me here.
Most people are stronger than they know. They just forget to believe in it sometimes.
People are going to label you. It's how you overcome those labels. That's what matters.
What you do matters, and how you do it matters.
What's more important? What we become or how we become it?
Lucas, this is really Naley.
Believe that dreams come true every day, because they do.
People always leave. Well, my dreams come true. The one I want next to me. It's you.
Always and forever.
Our car being parked there under the tree near the river court, all I can think of is Dante and Bear scoping out Nathan's basketball skills. That storyline still gives me stress. Bridge reveal!
Oh, like, dude, that's fully...
It's it, right?
I mean...
Is it? We just need to show you guys, we thought we had arrived at the bridge and we thought it was a very, very funny situation today because this is what it looks like. We're like, that's gonna be hard to bounce a basketball across. She's way up in the sky. But no, that was just the wrong address. It's all good, we're going there now. But if you come here, you should go and visit that drawbridge.
The Hilton drawbridge.
That's so funny. Oh my god! Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is one of those things. Oh,
Hot girls do the curb.
they do. I'm gobsmacked and dumbfounded seeing that with my own eyes. We just drove past the bridge and I don't know why seeing that was like so surprising.
So we were driving to it, but as soon as we saw it, it was real.
I like forgot that we were going to see it with our own eyes.
Because the other one was up in the air.
Yes. This one is on the ground. Guys, I don't know if you can tell how hot it is today. I'll put the temperature here. I obviously am going to commit to the bit, so just appreciate that I will be wearing a Lucas Scott hoodie in this heat. Here we are, everyone. The famous bridge. This one is not up in the sky. It's on the door, Peyton. It's on the damn door under me.
I'm satisfied.
It's wild seeing this in person. So you are about to witness one of the most anxiety-inducing moments of my life, followed by some of the most embarrassing. So I just wanted to pop in here and give a warning, and then I will come back later with the details. Yeah, this is when I regret not bringing my tripod. Oh my god, I haven't even put this on yet. I'm already dreading it. Oh, she's crooked already. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. If it falls down there, it goes all the way down. So if you see those like diagonal X prongs, that is what I had chosen to expertly rest my phone on and use as a tripod. I know, brilliant idea. But yeah, with the full anticipation that if it fell, it would land on the grass below the bridge. Structurally, I don't know how I thought that was gonna work, but some of you who are smarter than me can probably see where this is going. It's okay. Okay, so that's maybe worse. How are we going to reach that? Of course, instead of my phone falling all the way down to that grass area below, it fell and stopped inside the bridge, at least 2 meters down. And of course, I was filming at the time, so because my phone landed the right side up, it kept recording.
Where is it? Oh my gosh.
I won't reveal just yet whether this is retrieved footage or directly from my iCloud, just to keep the mystery alive. But what you are watching now is just a live feed, or I guess long clip of my phone stuck inside the One Tree Hill Bridge. For fans of the show, I'm sure you've seen every episode multiple times, but I thought I'm a dedicated YouTuber. I'm gonna bring them an angle, a perspective, if you will, that has never before been seen. So I just wanted to let you know you are all welcome for this very fresh take on Wilmington. Even if you've watched other people's vlogs visiting the Tree Hill spots, I bet none of them thought to get this angle. Personally, I don't know how anyone else would respond to this happening. Obviously, losing your phone is inconvenient, even at the best of times, let alone when you are halfway across the world, traveling internationally, and also have a flight that exact afternoon, like mere hours from now, plus another month of travel plans. Not ideal. So in my mind, I was like, okay, our flight is in just a few hours, my ticket's on there, my itinerary's on there, my Apple Card is on there, everything I need for the next like month of travel, I've kind of been relying on my phone for. So I was just standing on that bridge, panicking. So at this point, Em had a brilliant idea to go to Home Depot, and see if they had like really long tongs, like kitchen tongs, but more like garden tongs, so that we could kind of use them to reach down and pull it out. You'll remember my phone is flat facing up. So it's not even going to be this way where we could grab it. It's like flush with the floor. Plus, due to that X pattern you can see supporting those bridge beams, I just knew we probably wouldn't be able to like reach the tongs inside because of the angle. So after a few moments of panicking, I decided, being such a beautiful, like wholesome town, at least in my mind, there must be a number I can call for help. I was thinking about in movies where people call someone when their cat's like stuck up a tree. So eventually I got onto the non-emergency fire department and they were so friendly on the phone, and turns out there was a fire station literally just like around the corner from us, less than a 5-minute drive, and they said it's always very quiet there, so they said just head on down and they will help you out. So Em and I get back in the car and we drive just around the corner to the fire station, and when we get there was like 3 or 4 firemen out front, either just coming back from a jog or like warming up for one. And you know when you're totally fine until someone asks you if you're okay and you just know that you're going to be overwhelmed? Before I got out of the car I said to Em, look, when I get out to talk to these firemen I might start to cry. Please don't judge me, I'm just a bit stressed. So I got out, I started explaining to them what had happened, like trying to hold back my tears and more than anything honestly my anxiety. I had been handling my anxiety so well, but at this point I was just like, oh, I've really f***ed up. The men were so lovely. They brought me into the station so I could explain things better. I was introduced to the captain and had to explain it again to him. And then they said, all right, just take us to the bridge, like we'll come help you. And for some reason I said, yeah, easy, like sure, do you want to just jump in the car with us? And they were like, no, we'll bring the truck. So this is how we ended up driving through Tree Hill with the fire department hot on our tails, coming to the rescue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Another 2 guys came up here and they were like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, my friend's just inside with your friends. Oh. And then they were like, oh, like what's happening? So I went to explain it. And then I was describing like the bridge and I said we need like a tongs like this long, but in this court, I flushed them. I fully flushed them. My entire boob was out.
Oh my god, what a day we're having. Shout out to Wilmington Fire. Honestly, they're so nice. Wilmington's
really
finest.
Nice. Go, we're gonna use the tongs, we're gonna pick it up, and then we're gonna be on our merry way.
Yep.
It's all gonna be fine.
Just a little pit stop.
This is a behind the scenes. Ali is approaching the bridge. The 5 guys are behind us. This is really, really funny.
Em's phone was accidentally recording at this point and you can see me crouched down on the bridge. I was trying to like sit down so that I wouldn't faint. Anxiety girlies, you can understand how I felt in that moment. They very kindly kept reassuring me. They were like, nothing ever happens. We were so bored. We are grateful for something to do. And I was like, okay, but this just feels so silly. But yeah, they were really making me feel a lot better. They said it was really fun for them because it felt like a giant claw machine game. They kept going back to the fire truck and switching out for different tools. Mind you, like I said, it was like 1,000,000 degrees out there. So you'll see later in this video how like tan and covered in freckles I am. It's not from a fun, relaxing day at the beach. It is from being on this metal bridge in the hot sun.
Y'all turn this on because of 1 through here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Dude, it's about like basketball.
Yeah, Dawson Creek was filmed here. The Katie Hall.
I'm so sorry. I'll send you the clip.
Oh, please do. This is great.
You can show it to your boss. Getaways. Melbourne. You guys been?
No, I've never been.
You've got to go.
I want to go one day.
After this, I'll pay for your flight.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I wonder if I can.
This part to me was a particular highlight. It was like unlocking a new character. So this is Rock. He was down there watching over my belongings the whole time, but it also did kind of scare me a little bit because it's like, wow, we didn't know that Rock was there until the camera turned and revealed it. Sort of like that scene in Pretty Little Liars on the ghost train when Aria's locked in that coffin box and then suddenly camera turns over and you realize Garrett's body has been in there the whole time lying next to her. So in this situation, my phone is Aria and the Rock is Garrett.
Alright. You grabbed it well as a chance one go home.
Correct, yes. So that's as far as I can go, Wells.
You gotta squeeze the shit out of it. Almost. I could almost touch it. Yep.
Let's all say cheese.
You guys crushed it! Oh, it's on! You guys want to say hi? Hi! I'm so sorry for taking up your time.
Yeah, make sure you say
Oh my god, thank you all so much.
You want to get a picture from the bridge? Yeah. All right, y'all.
Thank you, have a great day, have a great summer. Bye. Give the video a like for the Wilmington Fire Department. Heroes. They did it. Can you believe it, guys? I was in disbelief. I still can't believe that this happened, but it is just so funny to me that there is a clip on my phone the entire duration of that stressful moment. But yeah, my determination to never make a boring vlog has continued. So if you're ever in Wilmington and you ever visit the Forden Bridge, drive past the fire station nearby, give them a round of applause because these guys were my heroes. The funniest thing now is obviously that this bridge is in every single episode of One Tree Hill because it is in, you know, the opening credits. And so every time I watch One Tree Hill, I see the bridge and I think, my phone was stuck inside that. So I guess my hope is that now that you've seen this vlog and you've been on this journey with me, you've experienced the highs and lows of this rescue mission, that when you watch One Tree Hill and you see that bridge, you will think of this moment as well. Anyway, this is just one of the funniest moments of my life. I debated not including this because it was so stressful and so anxiety inducing for me, but I just figured this is one of the funniest things that has ever happened and I simply had to share it. Now that I'm home and I've told you this insane story, if you guys would like me to tier rank every single One Tree Hill character, give this video a like to let me know. I know some of you definitely watch it, I'm just not sure if it's enough, but I have been rewatching it with one of my best friends this year for her first time, so it's like nice and fresh for me. So yeah, let me know. All right, let's get back to the video. Ali's heading up to the bridge now and she's gonna put on, you can see her. She's gonna put on the Lucas Scott jumper and she's got the basketball. But what was really funny is that while they were getting everything out from under the bridge and stuff, we had 4 fire department guys, one of which was the captain of the fire department. So he really came to the rescue. Oh, there she is. All right, you guys ready to see this? How hot are you? Scale of 1 to boiling. I am 23 degrees. Overheated right now, but I hope it was worth it. So to say thank you to Em for keeping me so calm throughout that experience, I took us out for lunch. She miraculously found us a vegan sub shop directly around the corner, which was fantastic because we were still in quite a rush. So we were able to sit here, eat the most incredible sandwiches of our lives, laugh about what had just happened, and organize for the rest of our day. Oh, it says TRIC! Yeah! Guys, we've made it to TRIC and surprise, surprise, it looks the exact same. Oh, thank you, TRIC. Oh, thanks everyone. I guess this is kind of where I pictured Jimmy, sitting out here with a cigarette. So we also saw a bit of TRIC in season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. I could not for the life of me find the clip of it, but I swear it was Belly and Jeremiah sitting either on the steps or in front of them. Let me know if anyone else spotted that or if I'm just totally making that up. Okay, not gonna lie, this is kind of scary to see because I'm standing in front of Peyton's house and all I can think of is Psycho Derek.
Hey! They got the wrong guy.
What?
Derek, he's still out there. Don't go home.
And fun fact, this is Peyton's house. Right across the street here, Haley's house. Let's go check it out. I know we only see Haley's house a couple of times, but it still feels pretty iconic to me. Like, this is the site of Naley's first kiss. Nathan stood here, throwing pebbles. Alexa, play Dare You to Move. How funny that Haley and Peyton live right across the street and the show never told us. We've just pulled up at Lucas's house and it's on a corner because if you'll remember there's like 2 entrances, the main one and then Lucas's room. There's Lucas's bedroom door and then around here we have the front.
Another rainy afternoon, do. I just miss you more than anything.
My favorite scene filmed here is definitely when they used like funny camera angles and big bags to hide Moira Kelly's very large baby bump. When Karen went to Italy, that was just Moira going on maternity leave. So fun fact, now if someone is having a baby, my friends and I will say they're going to Italy. And this is actually how one of my best friends announced her pregnancy to me. So shout out One Tree Hill team for that. So far, out of all of the houses we visited and all the different streets, Lucas's area is our favorite. It's like very family vibes, and we're saying it's just like beautiful, cute, very American houses, which we kind of love. We would have lived, oh my god, it's my best friend, the fire department. Hi guys. We then journeyed into maybe an even more beautiful suburb, if that's possible. Honestly, Wilmington is just so beautiful to me. But now we are on the hunt to find Nathan Scott's house. Alright, oh yep, there it is on the left. Oh my god. Those pillars. This one? Yep. Oh my god, you can see the hoop out back. Guys, this is the site of one of my favorite One Tree Hill moments ever, which is when James looked down at his mark to make sure he was standing in the right spot, right here.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you think maybe Mom's had enough?
It's my house, Nathan.
And look, you can even see his little basketball hoop out the back. This is where a legend was made. Another scene I think is really underrated that happened here is when Brooke and Nathan hang out. She's kind of apologizing for messing up his date with Haley. I just think their friendship was so underrated and also kind of wasted potential a little bit.
Well, you're gonna make my job easy this year.
You know, they're so similar, they come from such similar worlds, and yes, they acknowledge that like once, but we could have had more.
This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd say.
This might be a good time for me to confess that when I was rewatching One Tree Hill in lockdown, at times I started to find Dan Scott hot. And I'm sorry. So it turns out the country club from the summer I turned pretty is maybe 100 feet from Nathan Scott's house, and here we are. So I'm pretty sure Jeremiah and Stephen are on the job right now by the pool. We have saved the best for last, and now we are going to visit Brooke Davis's house, and we'll see if we can find the girl behind the red door. I cannot express how beautiful the homes and the streets in this area are. It's just like, I personally have not really ever seen anything like that where I live in Australia. Most of all, I just really love big front yards. That really does it for me, and wide tree-lined streets. So here we have Brooke's house, and more importantly, this is where Felix and Anna live.
Someone once said, the good girls who keep diaries. I just want to live a life I'm gonna remember, even if I don't write it down.
I actually don't think the show even did this house justice. It is so much bigger in person than it looks on TV. So by this point, Em and I were desperate to go to Wrightsville Beach and have one perfect ocean dip before flying back to New York. Our flight is at 7:15. We have to drop our car off at 5, but we said we're gonna go for a swim. So we are heading to the beach. Stay tuned to find out if we make it. But because of the bridge delay that you saw earlier, and then also realizing that there was a drawbridge on our way to the beach that could be up for an undetermined amount of time, both on the way there and on the way back, we came to the crushing conclusion that we simply did not have the time. So this is us refueling in a Panera and rearranging our game plan.
There is a tide in the affairs of men.
I wanted you to fight for me. First of all, you don't know me.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
You're in the NBA.
There is only one Tree Hill, and it's your home.
Well, we're at Panera. Got our free sip club as our last stop before the airport. We were meant to be going to Wrightsville Beach for a last swim. Em and Ali 5-7 years ago would have just gone, but we were seeing crazy traffic. And we just thought, you know what, if we went, we're going to be in the beach for 1 minute, and then we're going to be rushing, and then we're going to be late, and it's just going to be really, really, really stressful. So we're at Panera, we're heading to the airport, we're still going to get petrol, we're still going to like pack the car. Honestly, we're still going to clean the car, check in Ali's bag, and head back to New York. This has been really, really, really fun. And next time we come back, we have to go to the Mystic Falls location. I'm also gonna hold Ali to going to Salem. I really, really, really want to go see Salem as well. Next road trip, that'll be the one. Bye.
So after checking in our luggage, Delta informed us that there were huge storms going on in New York that might delay our flight.
We're down here in the middle of a hurricane. I'm telling Allie all about it because, you know, we're from California, so we don't know what hurricanes are.
This was us kind of being silly and manifesting that it would get cancelled altogether and that we get to stay in Wilmington another night, dreaming of what we would do with that extra time there.
Come back tomorrow. Yeah. 2 days from now. But yes, we've had to decide what we should watch tonight at the hotel after our beach spin.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Hey vlog, we are still in Wilmington, weirdly enough. Our flight got delayed, and then it got delayed again, and then it got cancelled. So we are now spending tonight in Wilmington. What's crazy is that this whole week we've been saying we don't want to go back to New York. We don't want to go back to New York. Maybe saying that 10 times a day, and I forgot how strong our manifesting abilities are because the universe said, okay, you're not going back to New York. We are going to go hang out at Wrightsville Beach, which is funnily enough where the One Tree Hill cast would hang out. And I think also where Dan Scott's beach house is. Hope we'll run into him. There was also something on our list that we'd wanted to see today, which is like the One Tree Hill sign, because they put that up near the studios here where they filmed. They renamed one of the roads and I was like, that'd be so cute to see. But since we were racing to catch our original flight, we had to cut it off the list. However, randomly on our way to this hotel that we just sporadically had to book, our Uber driver took us right past One Tree Hill Road.
Maybe Warner Brothers.
Do they film a lot of other things here?
Yes, ma'am. A lot of Netflix stuff and you know, movies, things like that. They're doing something at Wrightsville now.
Honestly, today's just been kind of insane. I mean, you've seen the vlog. I didn't think it could get more chaotic, but it makes for a good story. Em and I are in good spirits. We're very thankful to have each other, right, Em?
Yes, ma'am.
Very thankful to not be alone. And I think we both agree that anything crazy that happens while you're traveling just makes for a good story. As long as you are healthy and happy and have travel insurance.
Oh god.
It's all just okay. Okay, we're kind of at the whim of the text that we're waiting for, which is like, when are we going to be rebooked? So at this hotel, which we love by the way, the checkout is midday, which insane. And the woman at the front desk was so nice. She was like, if you want, I can give you till 1 p.m. And we were like, okay. So now we're really manifesting a late flight back to New York because this hotel has a pool, it has free breakfast, and we plan on spending all day here, well, at least until 1 p.m. right here. This is our bathroom. It's not amazing, but it is huge. And I just want to show you guys how cool is this jacket that I thrifted today in Wilmington. I love thrifting when you travel because then whenever I wear this, I'll be like, oh, that's my Wilmington jacket. Controversial, I haven't washed it yet because where was I gonna wash it between here and my cancelled flight? I feel like I'm serving Hallie Parker airport realness right now. And if you're judging me for wearing a secondhand jacket without washing it, honestly, I would be too. It's fine. But you know, we've had limited access to our clothes today, so just go easy on us. This is me manifesting 3 p.m. flight. We leave here at 1. We get to the airport at 1:20. Blaze it. Fingers crossed. Everyone comment below what time you think our flight will be tomorrow. Obviously, Wrightsville Beach is home to a lot of scenes on One Tree Hill, including the location for Dan and Clay's beach houses. But most importantly, I realized I was standing on the sand where one of the most iconic episodes of all time took place. The back to school last night of summer beach bonfire night.
But one of these nights you're gonna realize it. I'm the guy for you, Brooke Davis.
Hands are shaking cold.
And most importantly, Haley James's most slay outfit of all time. And maybe even more exciting, this beach was also home to many scenes from The Summer I Turned Pretty. Notably, I'd say this one.
Fuck, I still love you. I don't think I'll ever get you out of my system.
If this can happen, maybe anything can.
Random sweet man just came and told us that we were pretty, and what did he say? I think it was a Dan, but still, very nice. Apologies for how this audio is going to sound. It was very windy on the beach. That was one of the best swims of our lives. The absolute best. Guys, we just took the hottest, cutest photos of our life.
So I just like,
yeah, show them.
Like, what? Wait, let me see.
What?
Let me get out.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Go and look on Instagram and comment. What should they comment?
Yellow hearts, peaches, starfish, butterflies, palm trees, oceans, palm trees.
The fact that this was not meant to happen tonight. Good things come as a surprise
from storms in New York City.
Storms in life, really. They might seem like a bad thing. Honestly, Not really a bad thing. Almost got to this beach twice today and turned around twice. Turn around, yeah. Alright, now let's go to the water. I think that water's calling us. After the best swim of our lives, we decided to take ourselves out to dinner at a local restaurant literally right next to the beach. Props to Em for encouraging this because I am much more of a kind of takeaway and eat back at the hotel with a movie on kind of gal. Especially in America where you pay extra to dine in, plus tipping and taxes, and the conversion rate at the moment is just like kind of horrendous for me as an Australian, but it ended up being such a fun and memorable night. We were laughing with our waitress the whole time. It was so amazing to be out late in warm summer air. Are you all ready for the reveal of what time Emily and I are leaving tomorrow? It's 5 p.m. One more day! One more day! We're pretty happy with that. I think instead of rebooking us, the airline was actually like just letting everyone rebook themselves, and we didn't realize we've been too busy swimming in the ocean and eating Mexican food. So thankfully, when we just checked right now, all that was available was nighttime flights, right? Yeah. So unfortunately, we have to stay here at the beach a day longer. Catch me in the hotel pool, catch Emily in the gym, catch us enjoying free breakfast. You know what? Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Emily, tell them. Tell them.
I said the lady at reception gave us a suite, but we're at the Homewood Suites.
They're all suites.
We were staying at a motel that was also called the Suites.
True. To us, everything is a suite. Especially this. Home sweet home.
Home sweet. Welcome, Allie.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so sweet.
Tie your hair and run away.
Good night.
Watch you disappear.
Fun fact, there is nothing I love more in this world than a hotel buffet breakfast. Shout out to my fellow buffet breakfast lovers watching this. You guys understand. Once again, I would just like to say thank you, New York weather and Delta Airlines, because there is nowhere I would rather be right now. Don't get me wrong, I obviously love New York. I spent half the summer there, but we were just having so much fun being out of the city and exploring the South. I haven't really done the South since I was like 8 with my parents, and Em and I had visited Savannah and Charleston just before this, and honestly, it was just such a beautiful trip, and we really weren't ready for it to end, so getting this one extra day felt like a dream. Now, everyone say well done Em in the comments for driving us around on this trip, because she moved to America and has acclimated and has learned how to drive on the right side of the road, which will never not be insane to me, but she is maybe the best driver in the world, so please give her some love in the comments.
Someone away in line. The moment is mine, believe me. I know where I stand, I know who I am. I will never run away when life gets bad. I got nerve.
With our extra day in Wilmington, there was one more spot I wanted to see but knew that we hadn't had time for initially, and that was the Airlie Gardens. This was used a lot in One Tree Hill and also the summer I turned pretty. Funnily enough, during our like 15 seconds that we were in the Welcome Center buying our entry tickets, we ran into a subscriber named Mabel Grace, which I think is maybe the most beautiful name I've ever heard, and she was also there visiting One Tree Hill locations. Meeting you guys anywhere is obviously always a dream, but it feels just like a little bit extra fun when it's at a place like this where we've come for this shared interest or passion. So we are in the Airlie Gardens. This is so incredibly beautiful. I would recommend coming here even if you're not a One Tree Hill fan. This was hands down one of my favorite things about the South, just these beautiful hanging trees. If anyone knows what this is called, please let me know. So like I said, we see these gardens a lot in One Tree Hill, first as Andy's insane backyard.
I thought you said we were going to watch the meteor shower from your yard.
Actually, this is my yard.
You're kidding.
Damn, Andy, nice backyard. Wow. Then we see it for Karen's dream of her, Keith, and Lily.
Karen?
She's beautiful.
And then it was used again later in season 7, I think, for Haley's mum's funeral. We also saw the gardens used this year in The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3 for Susanna's memorial location. I can't even see it on my... Oh, yep, there it is. Whoa. As an Australian, seeing alligators will never not be so cool to me. Yeah, I want to go for a swim. And just like that, it was time to leave. Now, if you do fly in or out of this airport, obviously be super careful. This is where Nathan was abducted by some European mafia guys, so just really keep your wits about you. Of course, I couldn't leave Wilmington without having my Karen's Cafe coffee.
Flight 3677 maintenance is on site and they are working on it.
Not to be like, oh, New York is the worst, but Em and I just got back and already we got on the wrong train. I got off because the doors reopened and she got stuck on it. So we've been separated already.
I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here and contemplate.